Well, we've been working towards a museum for something like 20 years or so, and we had a previous large project that was stopped by the economic collapse of our society, and then we had an opportunity when we acquired this property to have a museum. And I think the tribe has been working this direction for many years. I think that the tribe has understood, tribal council has understood, and people have understood that a museum allows for a higher range of development in areas of culture and history than previous, and also higher levels of cooperation and collaboration with outside organizations in say different ways than just political ways. So bringing people like myself here who have advanced degrees in the field that would work in a museum helps as well. And then so the combination of a museum and myself and people like me who want to work in culture and history, working with neighboring universities or other universities and cultural organizations, museums, committees, councils, whatever, on heritage and history projects really brings a lot back to the tribe. We offer as well a place where we can create and research and write histories like never before. It concentrates resources in one area, it concentrates lots of resources around a theme of telling the tribe's history, telling about the tribe's culture, researching that, and then we can use that concentration of resources to produce all manner of things, that are valuable to the tribe. Valuable to tribal members as well as valuable to the public. It's not just textual or books or digital form, but it also offers a concentration of cultural artifacts that add to that. I mean, that's all part of the story. I mean, the story of the tribe is more than just what's written in books or what people say. It's the objects. The baskets are themselves a story about how people utilized local, plant materials, ethnobotany, to produce these tools that they use all the time for various purposes. And so that itself is a interesting story in human technological advancement that really doesn't tell very much. We're celebrating the opening of phase 1. We knew that we didn't have the funding yet to open the full museum and build it out and open it, which we would rather have done that, but we didn't have it. So instead, we thought to put in some of the basic elements of a museum, the archives, workrooms for creating collections, for processing collections, for creating exhibits, some offices, an entry area, and then we wanted some place to sort of basically showcase what we can do to help us sort of raise money, if you will, and help us gain a reputation in the community as being good at what we do, professional in the business. And so it's basically a showcase to help fund the rest of the museum. A lot of interaction with all the local universities and even universities and organizations beyond that, in New York and Great Britain and Washington and California and other places. And so we have a lot of friends out there that really are looking at us and seeing what we can do. And I think that ultimately the tribe is working towards some sort of cultural restoration of its cultural lifeways back to the community. And that doesn't mean that everybody has lost that, but it's fragmented at some point.